Yo, hey guys, Weeks back with another new profile video. Last one we got the Warlock up some levels. We're going to plan on doing that with basically all the characters at this point. But I think the next one we're going to do is going to be the Sorcerer. If you watch the end of the last one, we just bought all of the upgrades on him. So actually everyone has all of their upgrades currently. We got some Guild Hall achievements, so he has 6 stars now instead of just the 3. Because we were looking at getting a new skill last time. I think I'm going to look at getting... I still want to save for Shatter, I believe. I might just get 1 point in Frost Nova just to have it with like a little extra damage. It can do a lot of damage in some situations. So we'll just grab 1 point of those. It really helps in like very tight situations. Is there anywhere I can really show it off? Basically, if you're in the middle of like a bunch of terrain or enemies and you activate it, all the balls kind of stay inside that area, so they all hit like the same target a bunch of times. Anyway, that's gonna be the idea. The fountain is gonna be the same preset we did last time. I'm still ignoring the anvil. Apothecary. We have 10k to spend, so we can actually look for like some decent items, I guess. I may actually upgrade some more town stuff. Let's see, each ore is like 1500. How much is it to upgrade the shop? General store is 25. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and upgrade the general store. So we can start with 4 items instead of 3. And it makes it a little cheaper. So we need like 40 ore. If we can get that this run, that'd be great. Don't really expect it. It might take a run or two. Maybe I'm confused. Let me look at it again. Maybe that's the one that only gives you the reduced discount. Probably should have read it a little better. Alright, let's see. Buy keys and items. 3 common, 1 uncommon. Prices are 10% cheaper. Alright, but as you saw, there's only 3 in there. I think that's because I looked at it, so it generated it. So if you ever do that, you can just enter in the mines and kill off your character. So I'm going to kill off my character. Counts as a death, but that's alright. We didn't spend any money on this character. Let's restart. We'll go back to the fountain. It's still free. So we'll lock it in again. And we should go over here and he should have 4 items that I can buy instead of 3. Yes, okay, we did it correctly. So what do we want on this character? Let's take a look at that real quick. So if we look at the items, our biggest items are going to be these green items that we can get. One spell piercing. All of our damage is hybrid, so magic versus physical isn't a big deal, but big deal yet. Later it'll kind of shift towards magic, but currently we're half and half, so this makes the magic half of my abilities deal more damage. Let's see. Crit on all of my abilities would be good. Seal of Souls could be okay. I deal more damage for each % mana I'm missing. Ring of Transmutation is probably one of the more better ones, you gain mana when you lose health, so it just helps sustain you a little bit. Frying Pan is good for like some defensive stuff, but it's kind of hard to use effectively. So I would say I'm going to be looking for Ring of Transmutation or maybe the Staff Unstable Casting. The only reason I'm not like sold on the staff is I only have 200% skill crit damage, which isn't a big deal. Until you get the DLC with the Witch Hunter, you don't really scale that too much, so crit isn't worth it as much. So I'll probably just go for Ring of Tea, but if these other 3 items are super legit, I might take like any green or lower my standards for the greens, but that's the logic. And I kind of want to see damage or regen. Evasion's okay, some utility stuff is okay, but this is like nothing to me. It's not even worth an item to me. That's defense, this is evasion, that's defense, and this is defense. So we're gonna look more like damage oriented. So we got some regen, got some XP there, defense, and regen, but this is health regen, so I don't really care. This is close. I would almost take this one. We have plenty of money to spend though, so I'm gonna wait. Hey, this one looks alright. We got Ring of Transmutation with a regen item. This one also makes our stuff cost less if we've taken damage. Kind of works okay with the ring. If I'm at half health, the ring gives me half as much, and then the vendor's coin I don't really care about, but it's something, I guess. So we'll at least try this one out. I like the idea of the Ring of Tea. I'll go 1 gold key. I'm gonna go like 3 silver keys, and I'll do like 5 bronze keys. I'm just feeling a little cheap right now. What else can I spend my money on? Oh, right, I can go buy some drinks, or at least see if there's anything that's useful to me. Groovy Ghost, attack power for evasion. Evasion's pretty nice. I can do reduced damage and reduced movement speed, but I'm gonna go Lazy Stroll. I really want that XP. I want to get those levels like we got on the Warlock if all goes well. And I can reduce my health to get more mana regen. I think I'm gonna do this one as well. So boom, there's another one. So I have 8k. How much is the next chapel thing? I know I don't have it unlocked, I'm just curious how much it is. It is 20k. That's pretty expensive. But this character's all set up, so there's a couple things I can do here. And this is just a way to like kind of spread your money around. You can go to other characters and set them up if you want, or you can kind of give upgrades to your other characters. So I can make the new characters like the Thief. So if you've unlocked the Thief already, this is like something you can do. You can just go on this character. He still gets all the upgrades from your town. He starts with 12 stars, and you can start buying him upgrades. Because eventually we'll be playing the Thief. Oh, and he has the extra bonus from the fountain, because I haven't used it yet. So we have Thief, Priest. We also have Wizard, don't we? Let's also create the Wizard. Just so we have all the characters. Oh, I haven't unlocked it. I gotta do the little thing. Gotta pay the ore for it. Alright, well since we've already played the Priest, I guess we'll give the upgrades to him until we unlock the next tier of the Blacksmith. You could just unlock the next tier of the Blacksmith now, because I think I have enough points for it, and start buying it on my other characters. That's actually a decent idea. We're not going to play the Priest until the other ones. So let's just do that. Let's buy some more. We'll just go ahead and buy it on the Sorcerer, since we're about to play him. And we can use the upgrades right now. So let's see what else he has for me. So boots are 6k, that's pretty expensive, but I definitely like that movement speed. And then armor. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the movement speed. I want to go fast. I'll donate the rest to the fountain, just so we start having some money in there. It'll come more important later when we go more positive favor versus negative favor. And then we're gonna start off the run. So, I hope all that made sense. The frost orbs actually seem pretty good, especially on this level where everything is kind of tightly packed. You can kind of spam as long as you have mana. You're not gonna have mana for long, but as you see, like, so many more hit them than usual. It's also Act 1, Floor 1, so not a huge thing. But let's see, the Warlock was able to get 6 levels, so if we can get something like that would be pretty nice. Maybe I should lowball it a little bit, just because he also found a monolith that gave us XP. I don't expect to have that luck twice in a row, so I'd be pretty happy with maybe level 12, maybe level 13. Yeah, almost all of them hit that guy. That's what's good about having like 1 point in it. I just really didn't want it before this point, or I could have respec'd and gotten it, but it wasn't really worth it until now, I would say. Nice, more HP. We reduced my starting base health by 10%, but gaining that flat is pretty nice because I think my base is 75, then I reduce it by 10%, which is 7.5, and then we increase it by 15, so I actually gained like 20% of my base health, essentially. Because we went back up to 75, then we gained another 8 on top of it. So, pretty legit. it's a good pickup there, counteracting some of the negatives of the drinks. But the regen is super good. The more we can cast, the less danger we'll be in. And that's kind of why I also got the Ring of Tea. We may even look at attuning it soon. I don't really want to go too far with the anvil quite yet, so I may wait till probably NG0 or NG1 to start attuning things. Also have to find the pattern. Nice, that's a nice little key we found. Yeah, unfortunately, like, we're always trying to not take much damage, but when we do, we'll at least get mana to kill everything on the screen. And like we did in one of our previous sorcerer videos, if you're like really scared, you can just wait on mana and do the Orb of Winter. It does a lot of damage. You can kind of throw it into a room and then go the other way. Also seeing 4 ore over there, which we just spent most of our ore in town. We're up to 68, and we spent 50 ore. So it's kind of one of them things. I could have saved it. Maybe you could say I still should have saved it, but I was running out of things to spend my gold on. So I wanted to upgrade my blacksmith to have more things to spend gold on. I'm not caught up in levels enough to be able to get all the ranks of skills I would be able to unlock with the next tier of the town. But if you like got further along, got more levels already, then it might be more worth it to you to not save it. I kind of just see it as like it's a potential upgrade I can buy right now versus an upgrade I can get in the future. I should just get the upgrade now. So I'm as strong as possible right now, and it keeps your strength throughout the game a little less spiky, instead of like I'm strong now, then I'm like weak, then I'm strong, then I'm weak. I would like to be more kind of maybe at a medium level the whole way through the game. But our character's starting to come together. I mean, we almost have all the passives. We have one of each skill. We have lots of upgrades, so I mean, we're gonna start crushing Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. We're getting better at Act 4, almost to the point where we can beat the Watcher. Not quite, but we're getting there. Alright, we do have a key, so we'll go for it. Alright, so we got some more base health. That's always nice. I think it's also 2 pieces of the set, so we get 5 armor. It's a tight corridor, so almost every single... I'm just going to call them like ping pong balls. Almost every single ping pong ball hit the guy. Time to maintain combo is increased. I kind of like that here, just because you get movement speed on the combo. I'm going to get the blackjack, and I'm going to get the flat damage on my main attack. I highly prioritize the stun and disarm items. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you can do now. See, it's not nearly as effective when we're not in a tight corridor. The primary is very good against the bats. That's like a good... I mean, really, either skill is really good in that situation. This one just costs a lot less. Grab these mana pickups. It's also like an interesting way you can play the sorcerer. So I'm going for XP right now, but if I wasn't going for XP, you could maybe do the pickups give you 500% more mana, and every time you see a pickup you just kind of rush over to it. It's going to fill up your mana bar like completely, and you have all this mana to spend on all these skills. You're going to deal a lot of damage that way. But since I'm going for XP, I'm giving up some of those utility style fountain things and just going for more XP, more negatives, because I can deal with it. You just kind of have to wait a little longer by waiting on your mana constantly. Still grabbing all the money. Hopefully you guys have, if you guys are also playing and following along or whatever, hopefully you guys have started finding the anvil and the thief and the wizard. I'm going to try to wait as long as possible before I start incorporating those. Yeah, see the Frost Nova does basically nothing to this boss, just by the way the room is set up. But the Orb of Winter does so much damage. So just waiting on the mana, and then that should kill him. There we go. Okay, another pattern. So you only see these patterns once you unlock the anvil, but every time you see it, just go over there and collect it. Eventually you'll get all of them. I think there's like 137 right now. Eventually you'll get them all. What the patterns actually do is it lets you craft the items before a run. You can only craft one, so it's not like a huge deal, but it is super nice at some point. It's just not a huge deal early, I guess. Hey, there's a level. I'll take the free mana. Alright, try not to miss the button like we did in the last video. We missed it kind of constantly. Alright, not a good room for well, Frost Nova, but doing what we can do. Grab that, throw our orb. There's the button. Orb's killing everything for us. But if you put it in between like two things with the collision, it'll do a ton of damage. Also these statues in Act 3, you should be able, if any of them are really close to a wall, you can be between it and the wall, and you'll do massive amounts of damage to the statue. That was a pretty nice floor one. Not any like treasure chests or anything, unfortunately, but we don't have increased treasures on. Imagine how good our next Warlock run is going to be now that we can do like a positive fountain instead of like where we're just trying to get XP. But we'll get the more treasure rooms, we'll get the glass walks, we'll get the everything else. Versus what we did, you know, the last time, which is a ton of negatives working against us, but giving us a lot of XP. It's gonna be super nice. Alright, what we can do is, as good as we possibly can, let's see if we get a silver chest or not. Feel a little slow today. Okay. Maybe we can just get lucky. I try to preemptively move to where I think it might go. We did not get lucky. But, you can do like some weird things, like you can pause between each thing, and you can see what direction you want to go. I just kind of don't enjoy it, so I don't do it that way. But in some way, if you want to like guarantee that you're always moving the right direction, just pause it, take a look, move, pause it, take a look, move. It takes a little while to get used to, but it is definitely something you can do. Seal of Souls, that's going to be a lot of damage. I'm constantly out of mana, so we'll take that. I think I also want more mana regen, so I'll take that. And Maybe armor will be good. 7 armor. Pretty decent. Really still want like magic resist, but I'll take armor if magic resist isn't available. Oh, I haven't been looking for the button very well. It's probably up north if I had to guess. I haven't seen it. Yeah, if that thing had like life leech on it, it'd be crazy. Alright, so it's actually not up here. Ooh, that hurts. Alright, but what do we actually need to unlock? That's just some money. There's a chest over there, so we need to find it just for the chest. That's where we came from. Don't see it over there, over there. Wow, I must have passed right by it and just not noticed. It's in the vines. Tricky. Alright, so let's get our chest. Also missed this diamond over here. We'll take that. Guess we'll get the gold while we're here. I don't know if I want to go all the way up there for the gold. I'll try not to have the video as long as the last one. Health and mana recovery, so we hit the 2-piece. So we're getting a lot of regen now. You're not going to really be able to notice the health regen, but the mana regen should be climbing. We're at 6.16. If you remember from the last video, I think the Warlock was like 3.8 or maybe 4. So we're already crushing the Warlocks, and he had the item that gives you 1 flat. Hey, sometimes lucky finding the button right off the bat. Wow, there's like no enemies on this floor. So you can kind of kite these guys back into this really narrow area, and you can throw a Frost Nova and it's gonna basically kill everything. Took him to half health, knocked him out. I really enjoy the Sorcerer, it was a lot of fun. Last Warlock run was a lot of fun too, actually. He's just kind of a late bloomer, the Warlock. He's really weak early, that's why we started Ranger instead. Same with the Paladin, he's kind of weak early. Sorcerer's okay, but it's just not as easy as the Ranger is, where you can just kite. Nice. Some chests, some ore. Is that the second one? That is the second one, so we're gonna get gold, mana, and health when we kill enemies. The gold seems pretty nice. So more reason to kill stuff. Which we're already killing everything for XP, so even better. Look at that gold go up. It did like no damage. I guess I could use Comet more in those kind of situations. Comet's just really not that good, so I tend to just ignore it most of the time. It does do a lot of damage, but it's usually just worse than all your other skills. There's only a couple situations where it really shines. Alright, so we gotta wait on mana. It could be a Frost Nova thing, but I want to try the one Orb of Winter? Is it Orb of Winter? Orb of Winter, and see if it just kills everything. So we'll run in. I went far in so it would last longer. Instead of like shooting from here, where I miss like a couple of seconds where it's not doing any damage, I do damage from here to here instead. So that's why I ran in like that and took the extra damage. so I could deal extra damage. Alright, we have a silver key. So we know that's the first one. We'll try this way. Yep, so just square. Ooh, Amulet of Kings. That is amazing. 30 resist. Now our resist is higher than our armor. That is really good for us right now. Let me check the map, see if there's anything up here. It's definitely going to help us in Act 4. Even Act 3. There's like a good amount of mages and the ghost. Alright, how much money do we have in the town? Not too much. Getting taxed 20%. What was the cheapest upgrades? I think the cheapest upgrades were a little more. It was like 6k for the boots on the ranger, 6k for like crit, and maybe it like was a little cheaper on some of the other ones, but I'm just gonna wait. Ouch. That hurts, but gives me mana. The problem is going to be health, isn't it? And me running into more of those things. Those arrows. Oh my god. I just keep running into them. Ooh, we avoided that one. Alright. We made it. The orb actually got stuck on him that time, so that was pretty fortunate for us. I could have used a potion at any point, but I could also just dodge better. Nice. Knocking out the statues. I really want some health, so I'm going to grab this cheese up here. We got one statue down. We do have frequent threats, so I want to make sure I can hopefully knock them out before we get too many spawns. There's a tight little corridor. Should be able to kill most of these people that way. Another silver chest. Definitely want some more stuff. This is the one that spawns an enemy. I'm just gonna like throw out an orb, let the enemy spawn, try to avoid the arrows. Perfect. Am I fast enough to go for 2? We'll try it. I am fast enough. Ooh, barely fast enough. Don't try it if you're not comfortable. Okay, I see another statue. I see... that's like the forge thing. Basically lets you use the anvil inside of, you know, the tower. Instead of only before. I'm probably not going to utilize it. I will look at the prices just because I'm curious. But I don't think I'm going to use it. And I'll talk about what I would make if I had... or if you have the anvil unlocked. So, if this is what I have, the anvil's unlocked, I would need 10 ore. I don't have 10 ore, but none of this is any good, really. The best would probably be the steady griefs, just to get the damage reduction. But, nothing really there. The stun, disarm items are probably the best, if you have them. Okay, we have an orb. Run in, throw the orb, run out. Slowly making our way over there. Nice, okay. Great threat. We know it's coming from the south because that's the last where the last one was. We're trying to make our way over there. Nice. That's kind of like the tight corridor I'm talking about. Sometimes the statue will be even closer to the wall, but standing like right here and just spamming. it'll like all bounce between there and deal all the damage to the statue. Okay, we still have bronze keys. I guess this was like a good amount of keys. Most of the gold chests are in Act 5, so you can kind of ignore them. But buy one just in case you get lucky, because you can get some really good items. Alright, next floor. One down, 2 to go. How many levels have we gotten? We've gotten 2 levels. Okay, not bad at all. Oh, we got hit by the little projectile. Those guys will also drain your mana. Okay, this one's pretty close. You can either do the orb does a lot if it's in a narrow spot, or if you don't have enough mana, just do Frost Novas. They also do a lot of damage. I saw a monolith, I'm going to try to keep it till the very end. Or I'm not going to activate it till the very end, so I can have it for the bosses. Let's see, Defender's Halberd, that is probably the best one, because it disarms when I get hit, so that's pretty nice. A chance to block magic damage. Magic is kind of scary. We could go greedy and spend some gold to get extra gold gain. Seems pretty good actually. And we'll go for the cow. So maybe a little greedy because it doesn't really give our character any more power, but it definitely helps our town. So it just kind of depends what mindset you're going for, how you feel at that moment. Like, I don't expect to get past Watcher. If I do, great, but I'm really just looking to farm XP. So other things I need for my town is gold and ore, so if I can get more gold gain, 1500 for 50% plus. I mean, what's my gold gain now? 270, so 50 from items. Oh, that's right, because I have the Lifestone that gives me stuff. I have 50 from there, and where am I getting the rest from? I thought I had something else. Gold gain. Where else am I getting all this gold gain? Maybe it'll tell me if I hover over it. Plus 50 from items, so I just get the rest for... Oh, it's all from the fountain. That's right. So it actually has like diminishing returns, so I'm probably not getting as much as 50%. Because I thought I was going from 100 to 150, but I'm really going from 220 to 270, which is not that big of an upgrade. Well, we defeated the 3 statues. I do want to kill stuff for XP. And I still want to save the monolith for the end, so I'm basically just going to get everything else. See what else I'm missing, and then come back and grab this really quick. But it looks like we're basically done with everything. There might just be a few enemies scattered around, because it's a pretty small armory floor. Unless it just goes like kind of high. Alright, I'll just throw an orb in there. Call that a day. Come over here. If I had mana for another orb, that would have been great. Okay. Getting hit by too much magic damage. Nothing's close enough. I can't ping pong my primary. Alright. Just do an orb. Call it a day. Starting to get a little sloppy with letting our health get low. Again, want to save my potions for the Watcher. I think the run where I kill the Watcher is going to be one where I have most, if not all, my potions for him. Alright, so this spawns 3 little things with dudes in it, so I'm going to pre-do the orb. Just so it starts the damage. We have both boots of speed now. Alright, so we're moving quickly now. We go around, grab this stuff while we're down here, get that HP, grab the monolith, and we'll continue on. 17 ore, yeah, we're racking up. Gold fever, that's a little unfortunate, but I mean, we are here for gold. I would just have liked to have seen free mana cost or damage or something, or XP again. That would have been great. We do have the pickaxe, so we have a chance of getting 2 ore per ore pickup instead of just 1. Another great item to find. Alright, so our mana is low. I'm just going to kind of chill in here. Because every like 1 Frost Nova kills things. Maybe not quite. We just don't have enough mana regen quite yet. We're getting there. That's where the effectiveness pickup would have been really good. We had the 500%. It would have just been almost our full mana bar. Every little tiny thing we picked up. So many ghosts. The Ring of Transmutation is doing a little bit of work. It's not nearly as much as if it would have been attuned. I might think about attuning it soon, just to have it. But I mean, before I do that, I would have to find the pattern, and I mean, you also have to have the anvil. But that's a really good attunement. If you already have the pattern and you have it, you might want to consider just tuning it. Tuning an item acts as if there's 2 in your inventory, so I would go from a 25% chance to a 50% chance to, or sorry, 50% of the damage I get would be converted to mana instead of 25%. It's not a percent chance, it's just the percent of it that's converted. It's really a good item on any character that needs a lot of mana. It doesn't have a good way to do it until you get your sorcerer up higher. Alright, I'm going to leave those guys for now because they're going to take a little bit to kill. I'm going to start working on this statue. I'm sure I'm not like too worried about it because I have Amulet of Kings, so I shouldn't be taking too much magic damage, but I really don't want to like find out how bad it could be. Alright. Let's come back over here. We'll kill off these guys. And just in time, too. Alright, so one of the other statues up here. I may have seen it, but I didn't see it on the map. Die. Alright. I'll wait for a slight amount of mana for the orb, just to clear out most of this trash. Before we start running in and spamming our abilities. It's gonna be nice when we get Shatter as well, because it's any other upgrades we get is going to increase our mana cost. So if we get the next rank of Comet, it'll increase our mana cost, same with Frost Nova and the Orb. But the Shatter will be free mana without having to, not free mana, free damage without having to spend any more mana. Which as we get higher and higher level, our base mana regen is going to increase. And then we also get the class bonuses, class titles. Alright, we knocked it out, so we don't have to deal with great threats anymore. We're also on floor 3. Alright, nice. That was a great place to level. I was just thinking like, alright, I gotta find some food. So we can keep clearing. I'm really just, you know, want the XP at this point. XP and gold. See how much gold we're getting just from killing stuff. Yeah, I need to wait on some more mana, unfortunately. Start working on these guys over here or something. Try to just let my primary do some work. Because I want to use an orb or maybe some frost novas over there. I'd rather use an orb, I guess. Well, that orb kind of failed. Alright. Nice. See our first gold chest down there. So I want to grab that soon. More of that, I want to be as strong as possible, as fast as possible mentality. Is this just a tower? I'm not going to worry about killing it. Which one was that? Gloves of... Reinforced gloves. Alright, so that's the one that reduces the physical damage I take. So I'm just going to go up here, clear out these guys, see if there's like a secret or anything, grab these diamonds, and they'll be ready for the next floor. Wait on that. There's my orb. Hopefully it just kills everything. That would be awesome, and it did. That was awesome. Alright, we got some more dyes. Cool. And we can start making our character look cooler. It's not a super big deal, it's just cosmetic. And we almost have 20k to go to deposit, so I'm going to have to log over, do some tax evasion stuff, figure out what character we're playing next, and probably get some upgrades for him. I guess we'll finish out the Ranger. Alright, so we'd lose 43% if we sent to town right now. So let's go back, go to the, yeah, I guess the Ranger. I keep going to the wrong one. Alright, so this guy. Armor. And then I'm gonna donate the next bit to the fountain. You don't have to do this. But just reduces the tax. And I'm gonna need stuff in the fountain eventually. Probably after we run all of these, get our levels up, then we'll start looking at doing serious runs. I guess I shouldn't say serious, but progression runs, like I've been talking about before. So I guess I'm just going to look to Orb of Winter when I have the mana and try to dodge the rest of the time. It isn't really good map to use Frost Nova unless they stay in the corner like that, and things just kind of work out, but most of them do attacks around themselves, so it's a little difficult to not take damage in that situation. They also burn my mana, which is pretty unfortunate. I guess this could be a perfect Comet situation. This Comet does a lot of damage. So we'll look to do Comet in primary. If it's convenient. Trying to basically just avoid damage. As I get hit by everything. Or if I get like two of them to land at the same time, then I'll throw an orb at it, that'd be super nice. Well, that's pretty close. I'd say that was like 1.5. Didn't have enough mana early enough on that one. I'm curious what's actually eating my mana. So I don't think I stepped in anything. Nice, I'll call that 2. A little damage on both of them. Oh, it's like when I get close to one of the statues, or that top statue. This one too. Might just be that top one. If I get too close to it, it freaks out on me. Okay. We can at least test that theory. We'll do it after I've spent my mana. Let's go up here. No, it didn't happen that time. That's weird. But it happened when I walked down here. Oh, it ate my mana right before, and I dipped under the 120 I need. Wow. Maybe I'll just shoot it every time I have it. Ah, I got hit by that. That's right, we haven't had to use the potion yet, so just stay calm. No, my mana. No. These troll guys. I'm not sure what's triggering it. Maybe it's just every so often. Maybe it's time-based. But it's like right when I get enough mana. Oh, maybe it's when he flies through me. That seemed to be what happened. Yeah. It's when I touch the Wraith. It burns my mana. I totally forgot about that. Okay. If we stay away from the Wraiths long enough. Dang it. We're like just a little under what we needed. Man, he juked me. Wow. These guys. Flying through me. I mean, I guess half of it's my fault. No. Get away from me. Well, it's close to two of them. Still seems like the primary does like a ton of damage. Alright, they're all pretty low. We're getting there. There we go. Alright. Not my favorite fight, but we got Markham's, so we got +2 health and mana per item in inventory. Currently have 31 items, so pretty nice little bonus. Let's see what else we can do here. So I'm guessing similar to the Warlock run, this is going to be mainly Orb of Winter and run the other way. Okay, Orb of Winter. Instead of the Gargoyles run the other way, there's going to be Orb of Winter run the other way. Unless they're in just like a tight spot. Oh, it's an ace chest, I don't have an ace key. Don't want to really deal with confusion statues. Open, it's almost dead. There we go. Alright, so it's a tight little spot where we can use our primary a little bit. We found the exit already. That's something, I guess. A lot of kiting. Alright, there's an orb. Maybe it can kill the spawner for me. Also, with some of these levels, I can get some points in the damage reduction that the sorcerer has. Every time I cast a skill, I get an ice barrier. It actually adds up. You can get like a ton of stacks, so it never feels like you waste it. So I'll probably look to get that and Shatter really soon. The rest of the stuff might wait until my mana cost gets higher, or my mana regen gets higher, before I increase my mana cost. So where is he coming from? There it is. Should be able to do some good damage to him in here, as long as I have mana. Should bounce around pretty nicely. The only thing is just the mana, like I've been saying. Mana is my common denominator. Yeah, Ring of Tea is not delivering as it should or could. I just can't take enough damage to get enough mana. I'm sure the bit I get every so often has been like nice and helpful, but it's not keeping me full like it should. Well, the reduced mana cost when I'm under 50% is nice. But I kind of don't like being under 50%. That was a good orb. Big fan of that one. Just gonna let our regen do its thing, but we have great threats, so we can't wait around forever. I think we're almost done with this floor, though. Let's see. We got the one book to look at, and yeah, the exit. The exit is the other direction. Got another gold key. I haven't seen any. All right, there's a portal. I was like, we haven't seen any portals yet. I'll probably wait for the next great threat before I go to the portal, because I don't want to be doing a trap and then a great threat shows up and tries to kill me. It's never a good time. So we'll probably just hang out in this place. Wait for the great threat. Do we think we have some time? Probably not. Yeah, okay. Definitely not. So I'm gonna look to orb down this hallway as he makes it kind of closer. And then we'll look to Frost Nova in this little tight spot. Right, the orb didn't actually do very much. Okay. Oh, we got hit by the last one. Doesn't really matter. We avoided most of the damage. We'll be able to heal the rest of it. Okay, first floor down. 2 to go. Alright, we got another portal over there. Keep throwing out these orbs and running away. Little eyeballs have been kind of sneaky, to be honest. Don't want to have to deal with anything trying to confuse me all the time. Oh, I got ignited. Start pulling some mana just in case I need it. For like an orb like that. It's gotten to the point where like my primary is okay, instead of like, wow, my primary is doing amazing damage. It's kind of just okay now, and the skills really help. So definitely transitioning into the skill build very well at this point. The primary can still do work and kill things, it's just not nearly as good as, ooh, this might have been a mistake. Luckily I had mana for a skill. I was originally planning on shooting the orb this way and killing these things, and then I got greedy. It was like I want to take out the spawner. And then I didn't notice there were ghosts up here. But sometimes you get lucky and you don't get punished for it. There's our second book. We found the exit. Oh, we might have a shop in here, so kind of need to look around for more secrets. Don't want to deal with Red Wisp at all. Hopefully I can just kill them with ranged attacks for the most part and continue on with my business. Shoot one in there as well. Because they're really going to do some hurt. Where's it coming from? Don't see the Great Threat. Oh, the Great Threat is down there. He's kind of stuck on that pot. Alright, I'm gonna leave him be if I can. Yeah, alright, we'll just leave him be, but we'll try to be wary in case he gets loose, but I think he's stuck. Which will sometimes happen. Kind of funny, actually. Alright, so we got some ore to gather and maybe another portal or something up top, but I don't see anything as of yet. Checking that guy every so often just to see if he got loose, but I think we're in the clear. Not sure what's going to happen if a second one shows up, if they're both going to get free, or if just the new one is going to come after me. Alright, here's the shop, so at any point we can just bail on this floor. I just didn't want to skip the shop for the whole place. So let's see, we can get more potion charges. That's 2 potion charges for 1 item. That's kind of good. Get some regen and some magic resist. So I'm gonna get those 3 actually. Seem really nice. Alright, so I'm definitely happy with those items. Pretty good. More mana regen definitely doesn't hurt. Magic resist is gonna help on the boss as well, even though we already have like a really good amount. What was the 3rd item? Oh, extra potions. Now we're up to 6 potions. Alright, can jump through this portal. We have a Great Threat. Let's see. So 1 escaped, 1 is still stuck. So I was putting that one in a little area so you get hit by everything. Seemed to work out pretty well. If you're afraid of him like meleeing you, you can usually get a freeze proc from your passive, but if not, continue to melee him for stuns if you have like blackjack or anything, or don't bring him into a small area. That's also an option. You can always fight him like I've fought him in some of the other ones. Or do like a little kite thing. It's down there, 3 ore, which is actually 6 ore because we have the pickaxe, I believe. Do we have the pickaxe? Yeah, we do. Okay. Well, potential 6 ore. It's 50% chance to get upgraded from one to the other. So let's grab that real quick. Kill those guys. And we'll go to floor 3. Alright, so a portal off the bat and a button. Alright, couldn't see where it was, but that's whatever. Another piece of Kings. So we have the armor and the amulet of Kings. So this one gives me 30 armor, the other gives me 30 resist, so our defense is looking pretty good. So we got silver chest, we actually have a silver key. Oops. Oh god. Confusion. Alright, Get another apothecary item. What does that one do? Triggers combo when I drink. Okay, we made it out. Just gonna shoot that over there, run the other way. But definitely don't want to take any damage until I get my health a little higher. Do not want to use a potion unless I really have to. But it seems like my regen is pretty good. And that's why you use the fountain to take less damage from traps, in case something like that happens to you. You won't just always die. Okay. Oh, there's some ghosts. Let's knock those guys out. We have our last book that we need. Got another level. Nice. So there's the book. Withering Decay. Alright, we killed one spawner, so we can kill the other one real quick. Not gonna deal with that statue, I'm just gonna run away from it. Alright, great threat. Where's it coming from? Alright, it's coming from the far left. Don't have a lot of mana to work with, so I'm not gonna be able to burst it like I did the last time. So I'll look to do an orb in here. It should take a ton of damage. And just keep moving to avoid the confusion. Frost Novas when you have the mana. I'm moving so slow. I need to get in combo. Alright, there's the combo. Combo is super nice if you can get in it and stay in it. The movement speed is really helpful. We got ignited by something. Let's take out that thing. Another great threat, man. Alright, here it comes. Another orb so we can hopefully kill the wisp and him. Deal a ton of damage to him. So he was almost able to melee me. They do a ton of damage if they melee you. Okay, wow, I didn't expect all of that to pull. That's interesting. I need to just continue exploring, don't I? I've already went through this one. Because I'm taking a long time on this floor. I don't want to have like 10 great threats. But it's also really huge. I can see the last book. We don't actually need that one. This must have been the secret we unlocked earlier. Because there's usually not just chests hanging out. There's the exit. Okay, we got our orb. Okay. So you don't even have to collect the third book. It doesn't really matter. Process of elimination tells you which ones, in what order. I'm just kind of looking for anything else that I need to get. I can't really tell what's up there, so we'll just have to go up there. Alright, not going to spend ore on it again. That's the one that you can just anvil craft one thing. But so far I don't have any like patterns that are really good. Alright, so we have another portal. So I'm going to deal with this great threat, and then hopefully we'll be done with this floor. Got a couple enemies down there, but I'm not gonna worry about those. Definitely want this ore. Alright, so got that. Let's grab this ore. Ooh, and some more ore. We are racking up the ore this run. Almost 50 ore. Alright, let's go to the next floor. Deposit this. We're not about to level, so there's no reason to like pick off all these little dudes. Cool. Alright, how much money? We have 14k in town, so I'm gonna have to log over since I'm back. Alright, let's log over. Let's get some more upgrades. Should be our ranger again. Alright, so ranger also up to 8 stars now, so that's nice. Again, clicking on the anvil. I thought we just bought that. Maybe I was buying the upgrade to another character. Was it the paladin I was buying the upgrades on? I'm playing the sorcerer. Let me just check. I know I bought the movement speed upgrade on one character for 6k. Must have been the sorcerer. Yeah, wanted to go fast, I guess. I mean, whatever, I'm gonna buy this stuff on everyone, so just start knocking these out. Not gonna log over like 10 times to figure out what the most efficient one is. Ideally, you would put it all in whatever character you're gonna run next. I'm just not sure if it's gonna be the ranger or the paladin at this point. Alright, let's send the money back. Rip like 9k gold. That's fine. Might mean we need to upgrade the tax in the town again. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, I did not do very much damage to him. Actually kind of surprising. I thought I was doing like really good damage. Wow. Alright. Took a lot of damage there. So I'm gonna need to like go comet a bit more. Try not to potion yet. Alright. Didn't have to potion. Should sit here and regen, but I think I'm just gonna go. Got a potion. Got too much stuff like hanging out. So I gotta kill that eye. Okay. Jeez. Alright, before we die. Wow, that's so close. Okay. So 2 is blood pack. I feel like I desperately need the shatter now. Be doing so much more damage. It's alright. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Alright, we killed it. Kill some of these other eyeballs. Slows down, run out. Getting better at the Watcher mechanically too. Should have maybe run out before that. Okay. Jeez, that's so many. So many pentagram things. Run out. Avoid stuff, kills eyes. Come back in. Hit him with some more comets. Run out. Is he about to phase? Nope. Looked like he was doing the I'm about to phase kind of thing. Oh. He was. Right, he didn't act like it. Alright. So I think I've only been this far before. Maybe one step further. So we're making progress. Every run we do, make a little more progress. I definitely can't complain about that. So 5 orbs. We run out. This hurts. Okay. Alright, now we have to potion. I was thinking next potion, or next time we get hit, we'll have to potion. I have to potion again. It's ridiculous. It's gotta be about to phase. Alright. Oh, okay. So we should just sit here and let it regen, to be honest. Alright, we at least have all the mana, so I think that's going to help a lot. We'll go with this. There's the big bad Watcher again. Try to only get hit by one orb while I'm running out. Just gonna go ahead and probably potion here. Try to get some good damage on him. Yeah, I was able to walk out without getting hit. It's kind of cool. Okay, so that's fully extended. Come back in. Just potion for good measure to kill him right now. Nice. Ooh, a little extra, what's it called? A little extra mana regen from being able to kill him now. So that's cool. We have finally got enough power. It felt like our damage was a little low, so as we get more skill ranks, it'll feel a lot better. Now we can try to get a little further in here. Shatter would definitely be helping us right now. You can definitely see like our damage is dropping off. Well, it's good to know like we're about where we should be, because we're definitely not crushing this new content and we're just like struggling against the Watcher. It's like it's kind of all relative. We also made it to 13. If we can get to 14, we're pretty happy, because we also killed the Watcher. Yeah, we have like probably 30 plus stars to spend on this character. So it's like, yeah, we're level 14, but we haven't spent like 30 stars on skill upgrades, which is pretty huge. Alright, we don't have a silver key. At this point, we're just going for XP orbs. Could even just call it already. But maybe we can progress a little further. I don't know. We don't have any potions. Our orb doesn't one-shot things. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do like a tactical death, honestly. Just die here, get some skill upgrades. It's gonna be way too slow trying to progress to get like one level when I can get to 30 stars and then go right back at it and feel really good. Oh, we have 100 ore. Alright, so we can upgrade some more stuff in the town. So let's upgrade the town hall, so we at least have that done. And then next we need 120 for the guild hall, another 160 for the town hall again. I'm also going to get... Let's upgrade our potion effectiveness as well, because it hasn't been healing for that much. And our pickups have been kind of lacking, so it'll give us some more upgrades to get. So we have blacksmith upgrades and apothecary to buy now. I'm going to get ice barrier, we talked about that one. Reduces damage per stack by 20%. Let's get shatter as well. And then maybe the next rank, 13. Oh, it increased the damage from 12 to 16, and it also adds another 2 frost balls, so that's kind of nice. 45 mana. I think I'm gonna do that. So that's 6 stars. I'm gonna do another barrier. Ooh, so another barrier or Frost Nova. Frost Nova really impressed me last time, so I'm gonna go another Frost Nova. And freezes for 1.5 seconds, slows. That's not a big jump, so we'll just leave it at this. So that was gonna be, well, that's the sorcerer run. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with this money on the next one. We may just send it to the next character we're gonna run. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.